Hello guys, JP here. Hope you're absolutely amazing. Let's just see who's turned up to the live today. I'm going to be a bit of a chat with you guys. Sorry guys about this. Just make sure I've got everything ready to go so we can have a bit of a chat. Got any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you beautiful people. I'm just going to put some links onto social media now. Let's just do that. And then I shall be with you. Give it a bit of a time to get in there. There we go. I think we're on now, guys. Make sure that I've got people on so we can keep our comments as well. Comments up. So how's your weekend been, guys? Let me know in the comments. I do love hearing from you beautiful people. Skip down to the trial. So let me know how your weekend's been. What you've been up to? Anything you've had interest in? Any new pets? You've been anywhere good? So let me know. Obviously, so I can have a bit of chit chat. Got any questions? Put a comment down below so I can hear from beautiful people. Like I said, just a live Q&A today, guys. Have a bit of a chat with you guys, and just obviously to get to know you a bit more, because I just like doing this randomly, if I'm honest with you. I don't think we've got anything planned today, if I'm honest with you. I've just got the questions. I'm just logging it in now, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll just get into this so I can put some banners up and stuff. So plugging it into. We're all in there now, ready to go. Hey up, Moon, you're up, buddy. Good morning. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, sorry, I'm just literally trying to figure out how to share screens on here. Screw it. It's fine. Just watch that. 1 minute, guys. It's not letting me share the information I wanted to share. Okay. So I'm just going to put the information on screen and stuff. What was it? What have you been doing at work today, mate? Done anything interesting? Where is? Right. What do you also, what do you do for work anyway? That'd be interesting as well, man. Because you always comment on all the videos as well I'm doing, so it's nice to hear from you, mate. I think we've done all the advertisement I need. So let's get into today's video then. So basically, yeah, as you probably know, obviously JP's Pet Nation have another makeover because I love doing this. We're updating every Monday, 2 p.m. UK time, a full video. Security. Oh wow! In the UK, is it, or is it? Are they in the UK or where? But yeah, we're updating the video, the schedule here, should we say? So we're updating videos on Monday, 2 p.m. UK time. They're going to be long ones, and we're going to do a short one each week as well. Like the last short one was getting up close and personal with the polar bears. That's pretty cool. USA. That's different in America to the UK security. But yeah, we're going to be doing. Sorry. We're going to be updating the video scene quite a lot. And what we want to do, we want to try and get the US and the UK market at the moment. So at the moment, we're all updating every Monday, 2 p.m. UK time. But after a month of doing this is our third week of doing this. We're going to see if uploading at 5 o'clock UK time will be any better. Because obviously, then that can hit the US market as well. Does that make sense? So that'd be pretty cool. Also, got a couple of videos going out tomorrow. Got update on the rabbits tomorrow. That's going to be pretty cool. So we're up as a personal with Corey and Willow. And also got a massive update on on merchandise, and also we've got a event coming up as well. Obviously, because of coronavirus, a lot of events have been cancelled. But obviously, I do a lot of handling my animals. A lot of you and them personally obviously know these animals I've got. And I've got an event coming up in 2 weeks' time, where I'm going to be taking the animals out to an event to show them off, so they can get up close and personal with some of the craziest animals. I'm also meeting Josh there, and he's got crocodiles, meerkats, raccoons, foxes, fruit bats, and things like that. So it's going to be a pretty cool event to do. And obviously, because of coronavirus, it's been all crazy. But next week's video is obviously update on Corey and Willows tomorrow. That's a massive update. And then the week after that, guys, we're going to be doing a Yorkshire Wildlife Zoo tour. This is where we get up close and personal with a lot of the animals. So it's going to be seals. Sorry, it's going to be the seals, and it's going to be the polar bears and all that stuff. That's going to be pretty interesting to do because obviously I like all them animals myself. And also, Yorkshire Wildlife Park has got the most polar bears in the world apart from Canada. Their Project Polar is a massive thing. They've also got one of the biggest, well, it is the biggest sea lion set up there as well, filters set up there. And it costs them over, what, 2 million quid as well, like that setup, which is pretty expensive. So yeah, got some good stuff coming up. Like I say, let me know in the comments what your day's been up to. Just give us a subscribe if you haven't given us a subscribe. And if you've got any questions, ask them away. Because I love hearing from you guys, and I really do want to get to obviously know you guys a lot more as well. Because that's the most important thing. If you have any want to ask, then leave them in the comments, guys. Yeah, I'm just giving a bit of a spam thing. Also, guys, we've got the podcast coming out as well. I'm working with an American person at the moment where they use puppets and they use books and stuff like that to obviously educate the children out there on how the world's being affected with obviously the problems we're having at the moment. But something I've really want to touch on at the moment in the UK, a new law has just been passed, which is going to be really important now. Well, it's just buffering, it says. Sorry, I'm just losing them. It says that I've spoken a bit. But a new law's just been passed that basically the UK reptiles aren't protected as they used to be. So let me try and find it for you, guys. No move. This is the difference between the UK and the US. That's a great question. That is. Do we have in the UK? It's a lot different to America. A lot of these animals, as you see in the upcoming video, which will be out not this Monday, next Monday, their enclosures are massive, and the welfare of the animals is more important than obviously showing to the public. Things like penguins and all that, you do get up close and personal with. There's a piece of glass between you get to see it. But over in America, I know over in America and Canada and places like that, they have the polar bears and hippopotamuses. They have glass between them where you can get up close and personal and see them swimming in the water, see them walking underneath. You also over in America, you have dolphins, seal, whales, and things like that. We don't have them over here. I can't remember what it was, but SeaWorld got closed down ages and ages ago. I think it was in the 90s or early, late 80s. They all got closed down, so we're not allowed dolphins, we're not allowed seal, whales, and we're not allowed other marine animals in like that. So yeah, it's all changed over here. The American is a lot different to the UK. Like we don't get up close and personal with the hippopotamuses like you do. Places we're going to get them is a couple of acres away, if that makes sense. And a lot of the wildlife parks, they do allow you to drive through the tigers' zabbits. And there is normally a piece of glass for you to see the animals. Like I say, they're very weird about that. They don't let us get up close and personal with like the biggest, scariest animals. Same as elephants and stuff like that. Yeah, no. See, that's good. Yeah, it says the same terms. That's difference about, like I said, I don't know if it's going to get off. Yeah, that's one of the best. That is one of the best zoos in the world, anyway. I just did a top 10. Obviously, you might click the link what's up here. A top 10 list of best zoos in the UK. Chester Zoo is obviously one of the best zoos in the UK and also one of the best in the world, because they've got over 35,000 animals and 750 species of animals there. But we, at the moment over here, there's a lot of stuff going off. Like, for example, Edinburgh Zoo. This is nothing bad at Edinburgh Zoo, but Edinburgh Zoo is the only zoo in the UK what have got giant pandas. I think about a year or two ago when they first got them, there was massive protest about the way that they're being kept. They said that to stop breeding them, which is really odd. Yeah, I've heard about that zoo moon as well. Yeah, that's a pretty cool zoo. That's where, if I ever went to America, that'd be one of the zoos I'll definitely want to visit. Sure. And also, it is one of the best. And also, there's a lot of TV shows about them on a thing called Animal Planet over here. They get behind the scenes and they see it all. Well, that'd be pretty cool if we ever had the chance to see polar bears underwater. But I think Yorkshire Zoo, West Yorkshire Zoo, their priority obviously being the only UK and one of the only ones in the world what actually works with the Polar Project, whatever it's called. They want to relocate them all around the UK and all around the world, and that's the stop way to go. So I suppose just give them acres and acres full of land, and that's just get left alone, to be honest. And obviously, as you know, polar bears don't always need snow and ice. If we look at the reason behind them, they live on the snow and ice is obviously for food. In captivity, to get given the food all the time. So why would they need it? You know what I mean? Same as penguins and stuff like that. There is penguins in Africa, so they don't live on snow and ice. People think that they have to live in snow and ice, but they really don't. Yep, that's true. Yep. Whoa, they can dive through the animals. That's amazing. That would be freaking amazing to do that. So I am going to swim with sharks at the moment. This is still something I've been working on at the moment. The reason that I didn't do it last year is obviously coronavirus. A lot of the water aquarium have just opened now, and obviously I'm going to be swimming with the sharks and all that stuff, which is going to be cool. But one thing on my to-do list is to swim with sharks in the ocean and also to swim with crocodiles. That's two of my to-do list things for sure. What's the place called? Like, uh, I'll drive through them. Yeah, but over in the UK, we've got that. We've got a lot of them places, but wolves aren't seeing that much over here and stuff. You can see the video right there. Have you got a video uploaded? Oh, I must have not seen it, mate. I'll have a look. I'll definitely have a look. But some of that also, Yorkshire Wildlife Park, I didn't film them because I couldn't get up as personal with them. But they've got some of the rare wolves there as well, which is pretty cool. They haven't got the grey wolves park. I can't remember what the species are called. Have a look. But they've got some of the rare species there, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to do a little bit of a Google. And also, if like you see, it's on upcoming videos, I can tell you. And obviously, the largest filtered pool, sea lion pool, is obviously at the west at Yorkshire Wildlife Park, and it measures what 70 meters long and 3 meters deep, which is pretty cool. And it's over 3 million liters of water in there, and that cost them £2 million to make, and that's just one massive enclosure. I've never personally seen an enclosure that big for animals. I'll have a look at that movie, mate. Let me take a screen of that. Yeah, I'll look at that one, mate. That's fine. But like I say, there's quite a lot of zoos out there as well. Let's have a look what else is interesting. But one of my all-time favourite zoos has got to be Crocodiles of the World. Crocodiles of the World is one of my favourite zoos just because it's a zoo that's dedicated to crocodiles. They have one of the largest collections in the UK of crocodiles, and being the only crocodile zoo out there. They also breed some of the most endangered species out there as well, like the Chinese crocodile, the Cayman crocodile, Chinese alligator, I should say, sorry, and the slender, short snout crocodiles, some of the rarest crocodiles out there. And also, obviously, got a Komodo dragon there as well. They've got a crop monitor. These are giant lizards, mate, what can do some serious damage. They've also got 19 species of crocodiles there, which is a lot. And they do a lot of work in the wild to obviously get the numbers back up. Like I said, I'm only on here for about 40 minutes, if that, guy, just because I want a bit of a chit chat with you, just have a bit of a chat with you, and obviously answer all your questions you've got, because obviously I do like hanging out with you guys, and it is quite nice. Also, one of the zoos I want to visit in the UK is obviously Edinburgh Zoo. Edinburgh Zoo is the largest zoo in Scotland, and the one of the most busiest attractions in Scotland as well. They get about 800,000 visitors, some stupid like that, a year, which is quite a lot. And obviously the biggest zoo in the UK, in Edinburgh, and they've got about 1,600 animals there. And also they've got the pandas. I want to see the giant pandas. That's my main goal. I love to see the up close and personal for them. And their breeding project is really popular, guys. And it's really important that they get these breeding, because giant pandas are going to go extinct if not. They don't help themselves either. They're picky about who they mate with. They don't mate a lot. They eat bamboo, what's really bad for them. And yeah, they're really just a really, really weird animal, but I do love them. Sorry, guys. And obviously, one of the oldest zoos in the UK is obviously, well, one of the oldest zoos in the world is obviously London Zoo. That was opened way back in 1847, and obviously it's in the middle of London itself, which is pretty cool. There's over 17,000 animals there, and they're on a 36-acre piece of land, about 750 species there. And I think that'd be pretty cool to go and see some of the old buildings, what they've got there with the first opened zoo. It's over 100 years old, so it's pretty cool. Is there any places you guys would like to go if you never go to anywhere? And obviously, one of my dream places to go to is obviously Australia Zoo in Australia. That's pretty cool. With you. I would love to go there one day. But I've got a couple of things going up at the moment as well. Obviously, release new merch. Also got TikTok going off. Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, why not? You need to follow us on Instagram, guys. That's the most important thing. Excuse me. It gets updated daily. It does. Behind the scene photos go up there. Also, better to look at a lot of things as well going there. And it's just my go-to for social media. Obviously, we have TikTok as well, that's used more for just oh, definitely move. I love the wild animal park. They have oh my god. See, this is what I like about some zoos. But this is my main goal for obviously zoos I visit. I want them to have a good reputation as well. It's the most important thing, because, like I said, there's a lot of backyard zoos out there in the world. I know, obviously, America, Asia, them two are really bad. I was known for having backyard zoos, but obviously, even in the UK, we're quite lucky to have the best, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh, my light's going off. Good, Mr. Light. Small light there. Rhinos, giraffes, gazebos, yeah. They're all amazing animals. And do you know what I would love to do? I'm looking at a place. Well, spoiler alert. Obviously, me and my partner, were obviously when we get married, we want to go to Africa. We're going to do it this year or next year. Obviously, the coronavirus, we won't be able to do it. But yeah, there's a place in Africa. It's not too expensive, and you get to see like top 5 African animals, which is pretty cool. And that's something I would love to do. Go into the wild, see the animals up close and personal, and have that experience. Of course, like I say, not a lot of people get that experience. Obviously, I have been quite lucky with some of the animals I've touched. Touched, obviously, a Komodo dragon. I've fed tigers. I've held crocodiles, alligators. I've even held caimans, which are crazy little buggers. So I'm quite looking forward to that stuff. And is that where you're from then, Moon? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pop up there. Do you know when Corona's over, I'm gonna have to go to America and have a look at this place. So much I want to see in America, it's unbelievable. Like I say, we've got so much going on. Oh, can you mean? That's pretty cool. Like I said, I've got so much going up at the moment. I can't wait for this one. I'll just shut that down so you can see everything. Can't wait to obviously lockdown to be able to go to more places because I want to travel a lot more. That's the most important thing. And obviously, lockdown at the moment in the UK is pretty much nearly over. But there's a lot of restrictions on where you can go and stuff like that, which just sucks. But it's just to keep everyone safe at the moment because obviously coronavirus. If you've got any questions, let them know in the comments. Obviously, I'm also working in a collaboration at the moment with a couple of YouTubers where we are going to be showing off our favourite animals. They don't need to be inbred animals, even pretty much any animal. I can't wait to do that. One of the YouTubers work at a zoo without giving too much away, and they deal with a lot of the reptiles and exotic mammals there. So his choice was pretty intense, and I was very pleased with his choice. Like I said, we've got a new video coming up tomorrow, which is going to be pretty cool. I cannot wait to release this video for you guys to see an update on Chloe and Willow because obviously they are my babies, and the year passes are more better than to get. And obviously there is some other bad news obviously this week as well. Yesterday I had to put my dog down as well after 13 years. Megan, she was just 14 years old, and obviously yesterday I took her to the vet and I had to put her down, which sucks and it really does break your heart when you have to lose your dog. But just one of them things, isn't it? I'm going to do releasing a video on it in a couple of weeks' time when it's not as fresh. I'm going to do a dedicated video to Megan as well because that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty cool. Obviously, dogs are there forever, and she was a big part of my life. I'm only 29 years old, and she was 14, so she was in my life for nearly half my life. Do you know what I mean? It was really hard, but life. And also, we took on a rescue rabbit about 2 days ago. We had to put that one down as well because I had a really bad fly strike from a previous owner who didn't look after them. So we had to deal with that as well. So it's been quite an expensive weekend. I'm still sober, and that's been a lot of stress as well. One of the big things I'm working on at the moment is obviously a massive saltwater tank as well. I haven't released it to you guys yet because it's been taking a long, long time to set up. I'm going to release a series on this. It's been set up for 5.5 months, 5 months maybe. So that's going to be a pretty big thing to do. I can't wait to release that for you guys. If you've got any questions, guys, let us know because obviously I'm going to leave in about 7 minutes, if that's all right, guys. So I've got to do some bits and bobs. Got loads to do today. I've got the animals to feed, got to separate some animals up because there's breeding season's coming, so we've got to separate the boys from the girls. I'm also going to my mate's house to look at their collection as well to help them with their venomous snakes and their crocodile and Arctic foxes and stuff like that. That's going to be pretty intense. I can't wait. I enjoy it, but it's a lot of pressure on you. If something goes wrong, you're seriously start harm. I was looking through Instagram. I'm just looking through Instagram now, guys. See if there's any questions we need answering on there. Oh right. Oh, I just found someone using copyright. Oh, someone's just copied one of my videos and just claimed it. That's really. I didn't do that. I was going to say that. So let me just have a look through the comment. Oh, sorry, guys. You can pay for both places. When I used to live there, yeah, makes sense. All right, guys, I am going to have to pop and sort this person out. They're always using my material without my consent. And they're pretty high up. Got 250,000 subscribers. That's pretty a lot. So, and the video, what they put up on me, well, my footage is fully about me. And it's JP's Pet Nation. It's got over 45,000 views. So that's going to be a bit of dosh going my way. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, different videos floating around my head now. Like I said, today was just a quick chit chat with you guys. I wasn't pretty much waiting for anything. If I'm honest with you, I just wanted to get to know you, have a little bit of a chat with you guys, and just to see what you did at the weekend. I know on a Sunday night it's a bit hit and miss because people are busy doing stuff. Obviously, all recovering from the weekend and getting ready for work. I just wanted to chat with you guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. 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 Bye.